Hi, I'm Mick Garris, and today's Trailer from Hell was produced by Roger Corman and was directed by Francis Ford Coppola, his first real movie other than a couple of nudies he'd made earlier in his career, Dementia 13.
Introducing Dr. William J. Bryan.
It was a movie I first saw on television when I was in junior high or high school or something, and I believe it's the first beheading I've ever seen in a movie, so it will always have a warm place in my heart for that. I love the bullshit scientist trailer approach. This is a classic one here, The Psychologist. And it brings to mind one of my favorites, the trailer for Black Friday, where they show Bela Lugosi being hypnotized by a famous hypnotist to believe he's being suffocated to death so that they can shoot the scene that way and make it really believable. So you torture an actor by saying, you're really dying right now, to get the best possible performance. But anyway, Dementia 13 had a very famous D13 test to make sure you were psychologically well equipped enough to see this horrifying movie. Otherwise, they wouldn't let you in unless you had the dollar to pay your admission, of course. This was Francis Coppola's first big break. He had made, some sex movies before and the like, but it was during the shooting of a movie called The Young Racers for Roger Corman. Coppola was a sound engineer on the film, and it was shot overseas where life and movie making was cheap. He talked Corman into giving him $20,000 to shoot a horror movie in Ireland. And this is the time, in 1963, Psycho had still influenced everyone. Everybody wanted to do another Psycho. And so Dementia was the name of the movie they were going for at the time, which they didn't end up using the title Dementia without the 13 because another movie had come out in 1955, I think it was, by that title. Without Corman knowing, though, Coppola raised another $20,000 from another source, and Coppola never bothered telling him about that. So there were two it was sort of like the producers, I guess, that sort of situation. But Francis used a lot of the same cast, sets and the like from Young Racers, and so obviously he'd learned a lot from Roger Corman. He got some of his UCLA film school buddies to help out, but only if they paid their own way to Ireland to help him work on the movie. So Roger Corman pretty much left Francis Coppola alone during the entire length of production of the film, all, 10 days or whatever it was. But when he saw Francis's cut of the film, he thought it was unreleasable. He really hated it, and hired Jack Hill to come in and write and shoot new scenes. And that's the version of the film you've seen. It's a film by Francis Coppola with help from Jack Hill.